The internet is a vast collection of networks that connect to each other. This makes it possible to rapidly exchange information between computers across the world. Computers connect to each other and to the internet via wires, cables, radio waves, and other types of networking infrastructure. All data sent over the internet is translated into pulses of light or electricity, also called bits, and then interpreted by the receiving computer through their transistors. The wires, cables, and radio waves conduct these bits at the speed of light. The more bits that can pass over these cables at once, the faster the internet works. When you send an email or a tweet, that data is sent through cables or radio waves to a router or cell phone tower. From there, these signals are sent through a series of fiber optic cables in the form of pulses of light to an internet exchange. For networks and data centers on the other side of the world, this journey traverses the seabed through fiber optic cables to another data center. But this is not the case when you are underwater. One thing is certain concerning the Titan submersible. Its deep-sea communication wasn't dependent on any satellite internet protocol. The vessel that ferried the Titan to the middle of the sea would definitely benefit from satellite internet to communicate on the surface by using phones and laptops. However, when deep underwater, submarines and submersibles do not use satellite internet to communicate with the surface above. These vessels rely on sound waves to communicate simple messages such as their location. This tech is called sonar, the short for sound navigation and ranging. Light waves and radio waves don't transmit through deep waters, especially miles down. The Titanic lies some 12,500 feet beneath the surface. GPS signals typically do not work reliably underwater. GPS signals are based on radio waves, which are electromagnetic waves that can propagate through the atmosphere. However, these signals are significantly attenuated or weakened when they pass through water. When a GPS receiver is submerged underwater, it is shielded from receiving the necessary GPS signals from satellites. The water absorbs and scatters the radio waves, preventing them from reaching the GPS receiver effectively. As a result, the accuracy and reliability of GPS positioning underwater are severely degraded or non-existent. However, there are alternative positioning and navigation systems specifically designed for underwater use. These systems, such as acoustic navigation systems, use sound waves to determine the underwater position and communicate with other submerged devices or surface vessels. They rely on the principle of acoustic propagation through water, which allows them to operate effectively underwater environments where GPS signals cannot reach. Water turns out to be a great medium for the transmission of mechanical waves, but not for radio waves. For long distances underwater, sonar is the top choice for underwater object detection. For a submarine or a submersible to communicate with radio waves, then it has to come to periscope depth, or in certain circumstances, the ship has to be surfaced. But this option is not preferred because you give yourself away by surfacing the ship. So while underwater, in any case of danger, there is no way you can make a phone call. To all the souls that were lost in the Titanic, and to the 5 heroes in the Titan submersible, rest in peace.